My name is Ricardo Perez. I'm a police officer here at the Metropolitan Police Department. I've been a police officer for 10 years. For the last 4 years, I've been a part of the Harbor Patrol Unit. Back in 2015, I was applying to different police agencies. My brother was living here on an internship, and I came to visit him, loved the city, and decided to apply. And they actually hired me within about 4 months.
My name is Astasia Myler. I've been an officer with MPD for 6 years, and I've been at Harbor since January, so about 6 months. So I joined MPD because I wanted an opportunity to be able to help people, and I figured the nation's capital would be a good place to do that.
We have to have our boat ready just in case an emergency comes out.
We get to work, we load our gear up on the boat that we're assigned.
Disconnect any lines, any wires and stuff like that. So if an emergency does come, we can just jump on the boat and leave. Patrol around the Potomac River, go to areas like the Georgetown area or the wharf, and just make sure our presence is known.
At Harbor, we enforce a lot of safety violations, so making sure people have life jackets, their boats have navigation lights. We can respond to any incidents such as like drownings, any kayaks that are overturned, any boats in distress, vehicles in the water, anything that involves the water, we're going to respond to.
Well, for some reason, all of the emergencies that happen typically happen in the middle of the winter, and it could be 30 degrees out, the temperature of the water could be 20 degrees, and we still have to jump in the water and handle whatever emergency is given to us. It's just having the experience, being able to be an officer patrolling on a boat. It's kind of cool that my title is River Patrol Diver. I just enjoy everything from helping people to operating boats, working with a team. It's all been a pleasure.
My favorite part is honestly just responding to the calls, getting the opportunity to help people. The boating community is really good. Everyone's always really happy to see us, so it's a really good feeling.
It's a lot slower on the overnight, so there's not many boats on the river, there's not many calls for service. One challenge is we operate on callback systems, so what that basically means, if an emergency was to happen on the overnight, we're short staffed, they will call one of the officers that have take-home vehicles, and we would have to respond from home to come in and help, possibly do an emergency dive. Dive school is typically about a month long. We do it here at the academy. It's in-house training. We do have harbor officers that are trained instructors for scuba diving. And it was very interesting. It was different because I never scuba dived before, not until I came to Harbor. And then once you get certified, we do what's called blackwater diving. That's typically, you're getting in the Potomac River, you can't see. It was a different experience. I thought I was going to react differently. I didn't think I was going to pass, but I actually felt really comfortable. Some people get claustrophobic, putting on a big suit, going underwater, not being able to see, looking for stuff. Could possibly be a gun in the water, could possibly be a car or a body, but I had a really good reaction, and I loved it.
So yeah, dive school is actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, but it was a lot of swimming. It's very vigorous, so it's just one of those things where you just have to be very mentally sound to be able to get through it, because it's physically demanding, but it's very mentally demanding. But it was a really good experience overall. I really enjoyed it.
So we need 3 people to do one emergency dive. Typically, we have a primary diver who's going to go down first and search for, a gun or the car or the person that's in the water. We also need to have a secondary diver. In case that diver has an emergency, we send down the secondary diver to help out that first diver. And then we have one more officer on the boat who's called the tender. And the tender basically talks to the diver that's down, and he can tell them how to navigate the water to find whatever he's looking for.
So when we got to Harbor, we had to go through boat training, which lasted about probably 6 months. And that's basically making sure that we can operate all the boats that we have here safely and we can respond to every call. And every year we have to actually complete the swim test that we went through in dive school.
Typically, if we don't get any calls for service where we need to dive, each harbor officer needs to do one dive once a month for the whole year. So even in the wintertime, January, February, March, when it's really cold, we still have to jump in the water just for training. We need to keep up on our training and make sure all of our equipment works. I could say it's more like a family. So we operate in 3 squads. We have the midnight squad that works overnight, and then we have squads 1 and 2, and we basically rotate 1 week on day work, 1 week on evenings. So I'm pretty much subjected to my squad. I work with them the most, and those guys are fun. We joke around, we have fun. We make food, we watch games together, and we work together on the river.
Harbor is a really good department to be in, and if you love being in the water, on the water, you like scuba diving, it's a great place to be. I enjoy every day that I come here. It's nice to wake up and actually love your job.